Welcome to ZudahWhudahTV, where we talk about love, life, and relationships, man, and trending topics, all that good stuff. And today ain't no different. Today we're going to speak on 50-50 relationships. Is that realistic? And I know what you're thinking. Why you talking about 50-50 relationships? Apparently it's still a topic. They still talking about it in the streets. I thought we was done with this a couple years ago. To be honest, I'm tired of talking about it, but apparently, to be honest, I don't even think it's gonna go away. So I'm gonna stop and start the video and put my little 2 cents in, man. If you enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let's get into it.
Hot take here, but going 50-50 can either bring your relationship closer or turn it into a wild ass episode of Cheaters. My cousin Ricky told me about how he moved in with his girl. I was not.
50-50. My thoughts on 50-50, man. It depends though. It depends on what type of woman you get in 50-50 with. And it depends on how. Because you could be taking care of business. And y'all together, you taking care of business, but something happens. You lose your job, your hours get cut, then you gotta go to her and be like, baby, hey, we're gonna have to go 50-50 for a while till I shake back. Or you can meet a woman and y'all decide off top, hey, let's go 50-50. She understand, like, hey, baby, I'm trying to help you, you know what I'm saying? We helping each other, you know what I'm saying? Me, I feel like it's a great idea. I think it's an excellent building tool. If you see a future with that woman, I think it's an excellent building tool. I would rather pay 50-50 with you instead of paying 100%, you paying 100% at your place, and I'm paying 100% at my place. I think it's a cheat code, but a lot of women don't see, not even a lot, the majority of the women don't see that. Don't see it in that aspect. They like, what? A man's supposed to be a provider, blah, 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 blah. He ain't doing that. He ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? So 50-50, I think it's cool, but I ain't got no problem with taking care of, you know what I'm saying, the majority of the bills, you know what I'm saying? But when push come to shove, I need you to step in, you know, straight up.
Prepared for what he told me. So it's 7 a.m. We're out here getting some runs in the LA Fitness, right? I ain't gonna lie, I'm really kind of the scorer. He's more so just the passer. We're doing 2-on-2. After we get done playing the games or whatever, we only played about 3 games. I ain't gonna lie, we lost all 3. Got the fuck out of here. But he starts telling me like he's moving in with this one girl, Tiffany. I was just like, oh word. I've met Tiffany like 1 or 2 times here in passing, maybe like 1 or 2 holidays, nothing too crazy. I was not ready for what the hell he was about to tell me next. So he goes ahead and tells me, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm thinking about proposing. And I'm like, oh, bet, cool, congratulations, bro. That wasn't that bad. He's saying he's about to move in with her and go 50-50.
He says he's about to move in with her and go 50-50. Why are you moving in with her, though? Like, why y'all not trying to find a place together and then go 50-50? That's a recipe for disaster. I advise any man, like, man, moving in with a woman, it's a negative. That shit gonna go dead wrong. Because she gonna think she run shit, and she do. She can be like, ah, man, shit. You ain't take the trash out? Nigga, get the fuck out, bro. You get out my house. You're in my house. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much, it's her house, her rules. Y'all gotta excuse me, I got a cold, work with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's her house, her rules. Like, man, if you can help it, bro, do not move in with a woman. Y'all, you can find your woman, y'all find a place that y'all go in together. And if y'all want to go 50-50 and she got that understanding and you got that understanding, it should be a goal.
I'm looking at him, I'm like, are you fucking crazy? In this economy? Yeah, I don't know if you've been reading the Justin LA Boy quotes or seeing the shit that's going on Instagram, but gang, that 50-50 shit, not a long-term fix, but go ahead and do you. So he goes ahead and does that or whatever. He goes ahead and gives me an update about, I want to say maybe like 2 months or so. I'm just at the crib typing away, doing some emails, had some Excel spreadsheets to do for my job. And I go ahead and I get a random text from bro. Hey, what's going on, bro? It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Can we go ahead and talk about it? I want to update you on what's going on with me and Tiffany. I'm like, all right, bet. So I think maybe like an hour or so passes by, I get a random FaceTime call from bro. Yo, what's going on, bro? He said, dog, like, this 50-50 shit is no fucking joke. I'm looking at him like, oh shit. I'm like, so well, how's it kind of been going for you, bro? He said, dog, like, it was cool for like the first like month or so, man. After that, it turned into a super duper shitstorm. I'm like, fuck. what happened, bro? He just like, dog, like she starts talking to me crazy. She over here trying to call me a roommate. Shit, she trying to call you a fucking roommate?
So yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. I'm surprised she threatened the nigga several times to get out of her shit. So that's what I don't understand. She agreed to go 50-50. So you agree, we came together, we agree, I'll move in with you. Then when I get in there, you little boy me, you tell me, what? That's fucked up though. I'm like, man, don't put me in no situation like that. But I said from the beginning, fellas, don't even put your situation like that off the rip. You like, nah, bro, y'all go find y'all a place. She have her come move in with you. Don't go move in with her. Cause she gonna be in that bitch beating her chest like, what? Oh yeah? Man, shut up. Telling you, man, you talking too loud. Don't touch my TV. No, you can't play that game. All that shit. Like, man, hell no.
It's looking all bad looking downhill. So she actually goes ahead and leaves the apartment one day and she doesn't come back for 2 whole fucking days. I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, you know what that means? He said, nah, bro, like, she's not a cheater, dog. Like,
oh yeah, she getting her ass whammed out. I'm talking about like, boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about legs up, like, yeah, I'm talking about like wrecking ball. Baga! Knocking down, bro, somebody knocking her down. I'm talking about like on a consistent basis. She ain't got no respect for you, bro. For real, like that. Your cousin, she ain't got no respect for him. That 50-50 shit, no.
She's a real one, bro. Like, she held me down. I was like, bro, once you go 50-50 with a woman, you are her equal. You damn near may want to be one of the girlies out here getting brunch with her and shit. That's how I look at it, right? So he's telling me more and more about the story. I was over here like, bro, so what transpired at least financially game? He lost his job. Mind you, he had a solid job at Amazon, making I think somewhere between like $25 to like $30 an hour. Like, he's not doing crazy, but he's doing decent. Gang. Not only did he lose his job, he's been doing DoorDash and Instacart trying to make ends meet.
Man, damn. But it's fucked up for bro. If it's a real story, that's fucked up for bro. But I tell one thing, fellas, that's something that, damn, that's something that you kind of want. You kind of want that to happen, man, because you want to see what type of woman you got. You want to see if she gonna come off the bench, you know what I'm saying? Take the warm-ups off and get in the game. Is she gonna come through for you or not? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, out of 100%, man, I think, man, I hate to say it, man, I think 80% of the women gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? I think 80% of the women gonna leave your ass high and dry. Because the first thing they gonna say, hey, you supposed to be a man. You supposed to be I'm looking for a provider, man. I'm looking for a soft life. I want a soft life. You know, I ain't signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me when you get your shit together type shit. Like, and you gonna have those women, the other 20% gonna be like, all right, baby, I got you. We gonna work this thing on out. I take on everything until you get your shit straight. So, I mean, and that's the only time you really can find out what type of woman you have is when shit hit the fan. It's a saying that everything is all good when everything is all good. I say everything is all good when everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, when shit get ugly, that's when you see, and that goes across the board. I'm talking about the relationships. I'm talking about the regular friendships and all that shit. That's when you see what type of person that you dealing with. You got a homeboy, y'all go out, bam, a nigga that hit you in your face, bap, you done ate one. Then now you see what type of homeboy you're either he gonna jump in or he gonna make tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga gonna leave your ass high and dry. You know, so that's the same thing, man. Like, that's what really, you can really tell about a person when you get into some shit. And that's when and he found out that he wasn't working with nothing. Because when he lost his job, he trying to do DoorDash and all that shit. She getting that nigga the side eye like, man, old broke ass nigga, man. I shouldn't have never even got you. You shouldn't have never even talked to me. I should have never even let you in my life type shit.
Has not been working out for bro. And the less he's able to bring in or provide, the less respect she's had for him.
Yeah.
He said that one day they actually go out to a restaurant, right? Nice little poppin' sushi spot downtown. Has a nice, like, beautiful skyline of the city. It's not too far from where I stay at.
Bro, like, why are you going to a restaurant, man, and you ain't got no fucking money, bro? Why are you going to a restaurant from what he explained it's a nice restaurant? Why are you going to a nice restaurant when you done lost your job? You got your priorities fucked up, bro. Now, man, who gonna pay for it? You can't pay for it. So now she probably gonna put your ass on blast or embarrass you in the restaurant and all that shit, man. You set yourself up for failure, whoever this nigga is.
Actually, he tells me that while they're at the restaurant, they get into a massive argument because the bill comes. So I think he told me the bill came out somewhere between like $200, $300, somewhere around that range. He actually has to try to go ahead and pay for it. Not only does his card decline, he actually tries to go ahead and ask her to split the bill with him.
Man, this nigga card declined, bro. Why did you hand that card over? Why did you know you ain't got nothing but $17 on that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like that, I just said, why are you putting yourself in that situation, man?
He's like, I'm so fucking tired of dealing with your broke ass. It would have been the last straw right there for me, but this is where shit gets even worse though, gang. So that doesn't happen or whatever, right? She goes ahead and puts her card down. She's like, don't even worry about splitting. He needs all the money he can get. She says that to the waitress. Oh my goodness gracious. I could not believe it, but that's just the what's it called? Not even the icing on the tip, or I mean like the icing on the, you know what I'm trying to say. That wasn't even the worst part of the story, okay? I can leave the restaurant on the ride home or whatever. She's actually on the aux cord. He's driving the car. She starts playing all this type of music, right? Like Beyonce in like 2007, how she don't need no man and all these dudes ain't shit type.
So now she in the car. She done loaded up the clip with subliminals and unloading them on your ass. So all the little ain't shit niggas, I think it's Mary J. Blige, Keisha Coles, Beyonce. I think Beyonce had that. To the left, everybody to go get to the left. Yeah, she had that irreplaceable to the left shit. Man, she playing all that shit.
And she starts singing the lyrics out. She's over here like, yeah, bro, nigga can't do nothing for me. Whatever, I can't remember if it was a Beyonce song or whatever, but she starts going so in depth into how she's saying her heart out about this shit. I'm hearing this story. I'm just like, oh my goodness gracious. So they eventually get back to the crib or whatever, and this is where things take a left turn for the worse. He starts telling her how he's been pretty much trying to use his side hustle to pay for the rent, and the thing is, his car is starting to break down even worse. So he actually was wondering she could actually cover the bills for this month, and he would just help her out on the back end for the next one.
I don't know why he I would have asked her, hey, can I hold your car or something? I wouldn't have asked her to pay for the bills and all that. I'd have been like, hey, my car messed up. Can you let me hold the car so I could do a couple of runs with DoorDash? Something like that. You know, I wouldn't have went too crazy because she already hot by the shit. So, and she didn't already call him a broke nigga. So that's going to make it even worse.
She loses her shit, and she actually gets up, packs all of her stuff into suitcases. I think she left maybe like a couple things behind. She goes to her mama's crib, allegedly. So I'm hearing all this, I'm just like, bro, this sounds like an absolute nightmare from hell. But it gets even worse though. So apparently he actually sees her in passing one day. So they actually both go to the same gym, and I don't even know why he still has a gym membership, because it's like, bro, you can barely even afford your actual bills. Stop going to the fucking gym. Start doing some push-ups in your crib or something.
Yeah, nigga, go to the track or something. You could go to the track for free. You can take some dumbbells to the track and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and if I would have seen her in the gym, I would have just kept going. I already know you don't fuck with me. Hey man, I gotta focus on me and get my shit right. You going up there talking to her, trying to plead or whatever you finna do, you finna get your ass embarrassed.
But hey, he does him. So he goes to the gym, he actually sees his girlfriend there, tries to walk down there or whatever. She's over here not really paying him no mind, probably just not even really trying to deal with him. But while he's actually trying to talk to her, he sees her like posting pictures of herself on her phone, like, and dudes are out here like commenting, hitting likes and stuff like that on all of the pieces.
She gone.
Mind you, he's never seen her ever do something like this ever in his life. I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, she's out here like on Tinder or Hinge. He's trying to go get her a new dude. Like,
for the streets.
Of the past, bro. It's over. Gang, this man starts crying on the phone, talking about some, like, That was my wife. Like, we were gonna get married. I said, boy, that was your wife. This dude's so distraught. He clicks up the phone on me. Gang, maybe like 2 weeks or so, I go ahead and check on him, so I give him a call. No answer. Go ahead and text him. No answer. It wasn't until the very next day I get a response from bro, and the first thing he sends me is a picture of a wedding ring. Oh my goodness gracious, this man is stuck on stupid. That's what I'm thinking until he tells me this. So apparently he went to go and see her after he had called me later on that night. And they had this big little massive argument. He's over here trying to confront her about what she's been doing. So apparently she actually wasn't on Tinder or Hinge or none of that. I actually was wrong about that. She was on like a weight loss journey and she's been on for the past couple months because she kind of was in her head about how she was looking, like body shaming and stuff like that. This is why you can't be on Instagram trying to compare yourself, because most of those girls got work done.
Yeah. So
she felt that she had to really be in the gym and be more accountable. So she used this one app called Whip, which is kind of like Strava for accountability. So she uploads pictures on there, and it's kind of like a community thing where people just hype you up and give you praise. And apparently the dudes that she was following on there were just her friends. But like I said, that's not my business. I'm gonna go ahead and let my cousin be the loser if he wants to be the loser. But the highlight of this whole situation, in my opinion, was that my cousin Ricky actually passed his final class, and he's officially a certified Scrum Master, and he landed his first job. Thank God for bro. I don't know about his relationship, but that's not my business. I will never go 50-50. No girls out here gonna be treating me like a damn house pet. But I will say this.
Man, that's real though. But like I said earlier, man, you could go 50-50 with a woman, but it depends on what type of woman you go 50-50 with. You understand? You got to have the right person, the right teammate to go 50-50 with. She got to have that understanding. She got to be cool with it. And she can't be fake cool with it too. Because you got them people be like, oh, you got those women that be like, oh yeah, it's fine. But deep down inside, you really want to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? You might like the person or you might like the dude at the time. So you like, oh yeah, you just going for anything. Yeah, I go 50-50. Yeah. But then y'all get in the same, under the same roof, like what happened to his cousin. You get on the same roof. She done flipped the script like, oh nah, now you a broke nigga, now you a bum. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't touch the doorknobs no more because I paid for everything in here. You know, nigga, you gotta open the door. You gotta open the door with your foot or something because she don't want you touching the doorknobs or some shit, man. Like, you putting yourself in a fucked up situation, going 50-50 with a woman and she got ulterior motives. A lot of women do that for power too. You know, they go 50-50 with you so they can have just as much power, just as much say-so. And if you try to ask her to do something, she like, nigga, I pay bills in here too, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You know, nah, I ain't finna do shit. Like, bro, you go cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me fucked up. I'm finna go lay down. I don't know what you about to do. Matter of fact, before I lay down, I'm finna call DoorDash to buy me something to eat. You on your own, my guy. You know, so you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying, what type of woman you deal with, going 50-50, and what type of woman you deal with, period. But I don't know, I strongly advise men to, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, man, you gotta go through something, bro. You gotta go through something. Because that's the only fucking way you're gonna find out. You better go through something now rather than later. I don't know why, but I hate to say that because the shit happened to me recently, man. Like, I went through some stuff, man, and you find out everybody ain't with you. You think with you ain't with you, nigga. Like, she ain't rocking with you like that. But she rocking with you when everything good, when everything all paid, everything good, ain't no hiccups or none of that. But when that shit hit the fan, some shit need to be paid. You know, oh baby, I need you to take care of that. What? Oh no, I don't do that. You know, oh you don't? Well, all right, I'll holler at you then. Straight up.
50-50 is fair in a relationship. Now, I know a lot of women gonna be against this. They think the man should take over the load, but I think different. 40, 50, 60 odd some years ago, maybe 70, y'all fought for women's rights. Y'all get all that, fought for women's rights. Y'all got y'all rights, and now y'all want to control the narrative and tell us what we should do and tell us how we should handle the household and things of that nature. No. Y'all wanted women's rights. Y'all wanted to work. Y'all wanted to do all that. Y'all going 50-50 on these bills. Y'all going 50-50 on this household regardless.
Bust it down.
Can't no woman jump in no relationship with me and think it's not going to be 50-50. I'm not handling the load. It's either 90-10, you, or it's going to be 50-50. We do it together.
Yeah, I mean, they did. They went and got their picket signs back in the day and fought for rights. So now y'all can work now. Y'all can have bank accounts. At first they wasn't able to have bank accounts. There's a lot of stuff women wouldn't do. So y'all went out there and fought and y'all won. So congratulations. You know what I'm saying? So now shit done changed. So now y'all got the rights, but y'all don't want to exercise the rights. You know, now y'all want to be taken care of. Now y'all want to go back. Y'all want to live a quote unquote a soft life, or want to be taken care of and all that, and want the man to break their back, break their neck, their back, all kind of shit to provide for you while you sit up there and twiddle your motherfucking thumbs and shit, looking stupid as hell, and doing a little light shit like cooking or straightening up a table or something like that, like you putting in your half or something. Like, nah, that ain't equivalent, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel him 100%. Like, shit, bro, rock out.
Nothing gets fairer than that. That's fully fair. I don't see what's the problem with that. Women want you to do everything, pay the bill. They want you to be able to lay it down in bed. They want you to be able to fix everything. They want you to protect the household. Do that leave any room for us to just be us and do what we want to do? No. Y'all want us to do everything. And what y'all gonna do? What do y'all expect y'all supposed to be doing? Nothing. Oh, I take care of the kids, the household. I do this. Half of y'all don't clean up. Half of y'all don't cook. Majority of y'all don't clean up. Majority of y'all don't cook. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all ain't handy. What is you bringing to the table? Well, let me guess. Porno, sex. We can get that anywhere nowadays. It's too easy. Access is everywhere. We need more than that.
Yeah, all these thought and these rats running around here. You talking about getting your rocks off, that shit there, you can walk outside and run into a woman and later on be smashing her. So that shit is heavily abundant, and you can look at your peers for that. Women can look at their counterparts for that, because being a hoe, being a thought, that shit is the style, like all that shit. So what women call themselves bringing to the table these days, that shit be light work. You know what I'm saying? That shit be super light.
You have to bring way more to the table than that. You feel me? How about y'all take care of us? Staying home, doing household things, that's easy. For men like me, that's easy. Let a woman take care of me. Food gonna be done, house gonna be clean, kids gonna be on the schedule. In bed when you get home, I'm gonna rub your feet, I'm gonna eat your body alive, everything. Life ain't fair, man. And y'all making it worse. It's hard for a man out here, man. Especially your black man.
Yeah, he spoke nothing but facts though. You know what I'm saying? This 50... I bet in 2026, man, I can't even believe this is still a topic, but I guess this is one of those topics that's just gonna be never ending. It always gonna be, you got some topics that's never ending, man. There's always gonna be somebody talking about 50-50, somebody talking about dating and how men and / women acting in the dating market, and it's pissing the dating pool. There's always gonna, it seems like this shit, I thought it'd be ended by now. But shit, apparently not. The 50-50 talk is still going around. You still got women like, hey, y'all got me messed up, I deserve better. And you got the men like, hey, it's the economy is messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to work with a nigga these days. It ain't like it was back in the days. And I'm like, and I'm one of them niggas, like, I'm like, why I can't find nobody to find a woman that's gonna work with a nigga? You know what I'm saying? You say y'all want to build something, okay, well that requires money, that requires finances. That means we coming together in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, including finances. We need to bring our finances together. Not just you have your own little shit over here and then let me pay for everything. Oh yeah, he got it. Yeah, I got it, but I mean, eventually I'm gonna need you to come through with it. You know, because that's part of life, man. Women don't understand that. That's part of life. Shit gonna happen. Job losses, injuries. I might get injured and can't work for like 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? I need you to come through. But you gonna leave? You know, the majority of women be like, oh yeah, that's your fault. You should have said, always got the answers. You should have did this, you should have did that. You should have got hurt or blah, 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 blah. Well, you need to figure it out, or now I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, I think, you know, out of 100%, I just feel like, honestly, I think 80% of the women are fold. I think 80% of the women will leave you if you're going through something financially. 80%. Because they have this delusion in their head that, hey, if a man ain't taking care of them, he's just not a man. And I don't rock with that though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fellas, man, y'all be careful out here dealing with these women. You know, because it's a whole new ball game out here, and they ain't playing fair.